Hold on, man, and I'll show you a video. Hold on, man.
Guys, I'm at the House of Prime Rib, an iconic San Francisco restaurant since 1949, and you get right into it from the moment you sit down. Everybody starts with this fresh loaf of sourdough bread, and then they do your salad tableside. We got our orders in already, and this is the perfect starter. So they start by showing you the salad. It's a mix of lettuces, there's some eggs, some croutons, and some chopped up beets. They pour in a little bit of their seasoning in there, hit it with some fresh cracked pepper, and then throw in their famous dressing. Give it a nice little toss, mix it around, get everything really well coated. Then they're going to go ahead and just throw it on a couple of plates for us. And it already just looks delicious. And I've had this before, and I know it just totally hits the spot. Plates are
Hello
full.
there, Wesley. How you doing?
I can't wait to get in there. Tonight I ordered the King's Cut Prime.
You know what? That is so bright on the camera. I don't know why it does that. Hold on, let's see if that works.
It's their largest portion. I know it's going to be a big piece of meat, but I'm going to eat this whole salad anyways, just because it's that good.
Well, hello there, Wesley. How you doing?
This is absolutely delicious.
Looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Go ahead and grab a piece of that warm.
Sorry, I'm just saying he looked like Abraham Lincoln that also met up with an Amish dude, and they had a baby, and then that baby grew up.
Sourdough. Get a little bit.
I mean, that does not look like a beard. I beat Facebook to the video notification. Yeah.
That was my salad.
That's good.
Get that prime rib. Now what they do with that is they cut it right in the
Originally we were going to watch the news, but we'll watch the news later.
So the chef is over there slicing it up. They plate it.
That's a big hunk of meat.
They're on their serving cart. It's actually served by the chef himself.
That's a big hunk of prime rib too.
The King's Cut prime rib. It's got a bone in. It's served with the mashed potatoes, gravy, little Yorkshire pudding. I got a blend, half and half cream of spinach.
You're not subscribed to that YouTube channel. I know, I'm just checking this out. Hold on real quick. Yeah, maybe I should subscribe to him. Because he looked like Abraham Lincoln without a top hat. And all day he got glasses on
Just
too.
a little bit of viscosity.
I mean, does he not look like Abraham Lincoln?
It just makes it absolutely
That damn right, they look like Abraham Lincoln.
Delicious. Cream spinach just hits every single time. And don't forget to take that Yorkshire.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln, that prime rib is good.
Pudding.
I didn't know Abraham Lincoln liked prime rib.
Right into your gravy.
They keep eating off the air this morning. Why?
Take a bite. This is
because of the rain, probably. That's a good man I'm listening to it right now.
Completely top notch. Guys, House of Prime Rib did not disappoint. The meal was
I'm gonna like this.
Finished off with a birthday dessert. It was the strawberry shortcake, and look at that. Just one of the
now Abraham Lincoln can't eat the dessert. This is interesting.
Strawberry shortcake I've ever seen. Nice fresh hot.
He does look like Lincoln, yeah, that's what I'm saying too, except he's wearing glasses and he's not wearing a top hat. That's the only difference.
It's just perfect. It's sweet, but not over the top. Take a sip of that.
I will subscribe to him, and I did subscribe to him, all because he looked like Abraham Lincoln in this one. I wonder what the people are saying.
That's the House of Prime Rib, an iconic San Francisco.
Okay, we get it. Let's see here. What other? The fascinating history of Red Bull. I want to see this.
This is the drink that gives you.
I know. I'm not subscribed to this one either. The transmitter went out or went down. You can listen online. Okay, on you also like strawberry shortcake. So do I.
You know, it actually originated in Thailand. Today I'm trying
Red Bull.
I'm going to attempt to make my own version. Welcome back to another episode of Drinks History. The story of Red Bull begins with Chaleo Yudvigi. He was the son of Chinese immigrants who grew up working as a duck farmer and a fruit seller in Thailand. He had no formal schooling, but through a few odd jobs, he made his way to the pharmaceutical industry.
I got subscribed to this guy
In
too.
1976, inspired by Japan's energy tonic market, he invented Kraton Den, which translates to red water, the wild Southeast Asian blue line. It was originally non-carbonated and loaded with caffeine, taurine, B vitamins, and sugar. But the story takes a turn in 1982 when Dietrich Mateschitz went on a business trip to Thailand. Jet-lagged and burned out of the corporate life, a local
I bet when he went to Thailand, he was surprised.
colleague handed him a bottle of Kraton Den. It cured his jet lag, and he genuinely loved the flavor. So he
I bet he also loves something else too. You know, actually, he probably didn't do that.
tracked down Chaleo and proposed
He probably didn't go out with those, what do they call them, lady boys.
a partnership. And within 3 years,
Can
the
you
drink was
imagine that
produced
story,
in the US.
or-
And the rest is history. It's now a multi-billion-dollar empire and maybe one of the most successful product marketing campaigns of the entire modern era. So the original recipe is a tight-kept secret, but my recreation here is a blend of caffeine, taurine, inositol, B vitamin, sugar, citric acid, and yellow pepper.
That looks like a fucking
If
beer.
you like Red Bull, this is just a lot more of a concentrated version. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. Moving on now to my control group, which is just a regular can of Red Bull. Taste-wise, it is just like the Kraton Dang, but it's a lot more watered down with the carbonation, which I actually prefer, as the Kraton Dang is a little bit too syrupy for my taste. 7.5 out of 10. Now, finally, moving on to the version I made myself. In full transparency, it doesn't even come close to these other two. I did my best to include all the ingredients listed online, but I just could not nail that specific Red Bull taste, giving it a 3 out of 10. And follow for more historical recipes. This
Okay,
is-
I did. I subscribed. Yeah, and the one that looked like Abraham Lincoln, you know, which is interesting, you know. I never thought I would see a guy that looked like Abraham Lincoln or an Amish guy eating a prime rib. Yeah. I think he looked more like an Amish guy, but who saw what happened? Oh, there we go. I would get worried what happened. You know what else I was thinking of, people? I heard Walmart wasn't getting rid of the self-checkout. I thought they were actually giving out some people use self-checkout. I mean, I guess that's stupid. I want you self-checkout. I don't want to talk to a fucking employee. Yeah, how's your day going? Oh, it's doing fucking wonderful. Yeah, now shut the fuck up. I know what your deal is. I like that you're actually nice to me. Why McDonald's CEO shows the death of fast food? I tell you why. Because there is a death of fast food in the rise in buffets or rise in casual dining as of this moment. Deep fried pizza. First time. Let's watch that one.
First time trying fried pizza. Got it at a place called Pizzeria Say. They're the #1 pizza in California and #2 in the entire United States. This is fine dining. They're all going to be on the expensive
Dude,
side.
number one
Start with the pork
in the
croquette.
United States.
I think that pork leg's on the outside. And it's buttery and mushy. Next is Cheddar Diavola. This one is 0 flop. 2 bites, nobody knows the rules. Beautiful undercarriage. It has this gochujang or Mexico sauce. Kind of chili, but it's not spicy.
Are you sure?
Overall, too sweet for me, and I need pizza with cheese. Alright, and last we got the fried pizza. This style is called Montanera. They deep fry the dough, put a bunch of toppings, and finish in the oven. Looks like that's a
That looks interesting. Why do they put fucking flowers on the pizza?
flowers on it.
You.
Don't look it tastes like a funnel cake.
I mean, I guess you could eat those type of flowers, but If you're gonna put flour on the pizza, then why the fuck are you even trying? It's just weird to me that it looks weird.
I love the sausages that they use, these little orange tomatoes.
Just looks so damn weird.
Overall, not a fan of the Diavola, but the pizza mozzarella is definitely one and done, just aside.
Oh, by the way, Hayden Panettiere, or whatever her name is, the one that was on Scream 4, and also played on Scream 4, she played the one with the short blonde hair, I think. Yeah, I forget what her character was in the movie, but yeah, she was that. Yeah, she died at 36, and then the one that was named after the elbow injuries in baseball, Tommy John, I guess, died too.
Fried pizza. I just
want to let you know that my dad made a joke saying I think Doofy killed him. You know, that one from Scary Movie, Doofy. Yeah, I don't know. Or something like that. Okay, he said, I think Doofy killed him. And then I laughed because that is funny. It should be like the other character off of Scream, Dewey, but it's actually Doofy in this case. Yeah, Doofy. Let's see here. Eating every Asian fried chicken. Best ever food review show. I want to see this real quick. Now I know that one unsubscribing. Yeah, that movie gonna be about Anthony Bourdain.
Sorry. Yeah. This guy's a master chef. Let me teach you this. My place in the world is in the kitchen. Sophie, what is your name? Anyway.
But it's only gonna be playing in select theaters. God damn it. Why select theaters?
This is Korean fried chicken. And it might just be the best thing Americans never invented. American Southern fried chicken is iconic.
Yeah.
There's no debate. But nearly every country in Asia has its own version of fried chicken, and many of them would bring the curve. It's a shame. Some look familiar. This isn't just called chicken, it's called chicken joy. And some end up like nothing you've ever seen before. In the USA, if you received chicken wings and they were wrapped in vegetables, there would be a loss. In this video, we're taking about 8 countries in Asia. 8 completely different takes on fried chicken, and only one can win. This chicken may not be for everybody. It all starts here, where we meet Vietnam's answer to traditional fried chicken. For a dish to qualify for this episode, it must be chicken and it must be deep fried, with one exception. This right here, this is oil shower chicken. Here, there's no submerging, there's no deep frying. Instead, 390-degree oil rains down from above, drenching
How in the hell did they get that type of contraption?
And the owner of this machine.
Oh man.
It all starts here.
I want to see this.
Answer to traditional fried chicken.
That's interesting, people.
And it must be deep fried, with one exception.
This right here, this is oil shower chicken.
Oil shower
There's
chicken.
no submerging. There's no deep
That doesn't sound good, but I guarantee you it tastes good.
Down from above,
Maybe.
drenching the chicken until it's done. And the owner of this machine was kind enough to let me have a go. Or maybe he's looking for free labor.
The move was to keep it rotating and moving around
Yeah.
constantly. Seeing this in the video doesn't do it justice. This is so hot, there's oil falling from above, and you can hear the chicken absolutely crackling.
At first I thought this was a repurposed dishwasher. Turns out this machine is the owner's own invention. A man scientist who spent 18 years tinkering, testing, and probably picking up a few birds along the way.
Ooh. For the average American, their concept of fried chicken would be something that is breaded and deep fried. This is not breaded. There's no batter, and it's not deep fried. So I'm really curious to see how this changes the fried
So
chicken
it really
experience.
shouldn't count, but it counts apparently.
Here they're serving two different cuts of chicken. They have the breast and the wing together, and they have the drumstick and the thigh together, because these are pork vis-a-vis side chicken. You can see immediately when you check out that side profile, it's not a massive chicken. Ooh. That is looking nice and juicy. Now, before frying, the chicken is marinated and boiled. So it seems like the oil shower, the only purpose of it is to give that nice final crisp. Right here, I have the chicken skin. Let's give it a shot. It's so thin, it's so brittle, it's oily, it's delicious. A little bit of protein, it's a very crispy skin. I am genuinely impressed. I think the only reason this works is because of...
I was generally impressed earlier with the Abraham Lincoln lookalike eating a prime rib and strawberry shortcake.
They have a smaller chicken, a smaller amount of protein, so it's more surface area. If you have some brittle, crispy
I'm impressed that some guy looks like Abraham Lincoln and is also eating food. I mean, I guess Abraham Lincoln did eat food, but what I'm trying to say is, this guy, not this guy, but the guy from earlier that looked like Abraham Lincoln, looks like Abraham Lincoln in modern times.
Beyond the chicken, it also comes with rice, fried rice that was made by...
And that's weird. I think that's awesome. I don't think it's weird at all, but I mean, he should, you know what he should have done? He should have wore a top hat too. It did wore those glasses. Well, actually, no, you better not do that. That makes them...
So honestly, Guy helped the robot quite a bit.
This fried rice making machine that the owner insists on...
Then they'll know it's probably
by the man himself.
a fake, you know, fake Abraham Lincoln.
His own sauce. It tastes like a soy-based sauce, but it tastes meaty. It's a delicious combination, especially with all these heavy flavors.
From Vietnam, we're heading to our next country, the Philippines.
When you think of Philippines and fried chicken, there's only one name that comes to mind.
Jollibee.
It's a B. That's Jolly. When it comes to national symbols, the USA has the Statue of Liberty, and the Philippines has that damn B.
Founded some 50 years ago, Jollibee now has over 1,800 stores across 17 countries worldwide. This is Asia's KFC, except Filipinos would argue it's even better.
Immediately I noticed spaghetti. What? In a fine dining Italian restaurant? Beyond the fried chicken, you're not going to find mashed potatoes, but instead the carbohydrate of choice here in Asia is going to be rice. Time to order and try it out for ourselves. At Jollibee, this isn't just called chicken, it's called chicken joy, with an emphasis on feeling the joy. Look at these little fried bits and doodads. To me, that is what it's all about. I want extra crunch. Double crunch. Maybe even extra crunch. The chicken breast can be very dry and unpleasant, but here the chicken breast has been brine, so it absorbs moisture.
That's good.
I love it.
Oh, you love it.
About 5 minutes, but real.
I think I would love that too.
Life Joy takes a little more work. That's where
Filipino
My
Jollibee
first therapy session
chicken.
at the age of 20. I had a brutally bad
bad breakup. The kind of breakup only a 20-year-old could have. And I needed to talk to someone who wouldn't just tell me everything would be fine. Back then, finding a therapist meant flipping to a phone book, cold calls to people you've never met before, then waiting in a room full of even more people. None of it was made for someone who was actually struggling. It was made for somebody with time to burn. But these days, it's different. And that's why I've been leaning on our paid partner, BetterHelp. You open the app, answer a few questions, and you're matched with someone who actually fits
Sorry, I already got a therapist. His name is Dr. John Pretty. I don't need BetterHelp.
It would have saved me a lot of headache and a lot of heartache. Now, after therapy, I catch myself faster. I notice the patterns before they turn into a spiral, and that's the real value. Not just having someone to talk to.
I like Dr. Pretty.
The habit of checking in before they do. If you've got something you've been carrying around, don't wait for a bad breakup or a bad year to take action. Head to BetterHelp.com/BestEverFood to get 10% off your first month. The link is in the description. The QR code is on the screen, and now back to the show. The batter is certainly umami. It's well seasoned. The meat is juicy. It's tender. It's very satisfying. That is not just chicken. That is chicken joy. But tragically, that chicken joy can easily elevate into chicken excitement, then a chicken panic attack, and eventually a chicken stroke. In the USA, the best thing to eat fried chicken with is more fried chicken. But in the Philippines, you're trying to stretch out your pesos, you get 3 pieces of rice for 1 piece of chicken. What I like about it is it's served kind of like a hockey puck, and it takes this beautiful, perfect form. So you take a little bite of chicken, get the flavor in your mouth, and then fill your mouth with more carbohydrates. That way you get the flavor of chicken joy, but you get a full stomach, mostly full of rice.
From the Philippines, we're heading to the land of precision and a meticulous attention to detail.
Welcome to Japan. This here is a dish known as karaage. So when you look at classic American fried chicken, in some ways it feels like it's about abundance, just having giant pieces of greasy chicken. Karaage feels like Japan looked at American chicken and thought, what if you respected this more?
The recipe starts with boneless chicken thighs cut into bite-sized pieces. While Americans fry just about any part of the chicken, the thigh is Japan's favorite. The meat draws flavor from a Japanese marinade, vinegar, salt, brown sugar, beaten egg, and minced ginger.
In the U.S., we focus on seasoning the batter itself. But here, it's all about marinating that meat before any flour ever touches it.
Each flavor-packed piece is then coated in equal parts dry flour and cornstarch.
When it comes to fried chicken, there's always one topic that's very controversial, and that is batter or no batter. Is it better to go like our first location, or is it better to put a ton of batter on top to make it super crispy? But there's a third option, and that's what we have right here.
This dry flour and cornstarch mixture offers a lighter, less greasy crust than what you'd find on an American fried chicken.
Take a look at that. Nice, oily, dark meat, still steaming, still hot. On the side here, they have a little dollop of soupy mayonnaise. Simple and delicious. Flavors are super savory, it's delicate, it's tender, it's juicy. It's not a thick batter, it's just a little bit of flour, but it's enough to give it that nice, crispy, shattering crunch. What's nice is that they're working with small meat. Anybody who is also in the tiny meat gang will also appreciate that. Sorry, the point is that when I'm drinking, whatever goes in front of me, it's gonna disappear. If it's a large pizza, that's going down. So small pieces of chicken like this are perfect to pair with booze. It's high in protein, you don't get too full. Here, a pellet cleanser. Oh, that pellet's clean, baby.
From Japan, we're flying to Malaysia. Here they're frying chicken with an ingredient that'll make your eyes water.
When it comes to Malaysian fried chicken, the go-to is ayam goreng, a fried chicken that uses a batter infused with shredded curry leaves and lemongrass, resulting in chicken that is extremely crunchy and crispy. Well, this is not that. This is chicken seasoned with fermented shrimp paste.
Fermented shrimp paste, tiny shrimps and salt, left to ferment for months until it becomes thick and purple. People who know it steer clear of its powerful scent.
It smells completely rotten and pungent.
They also rarely eat it straight.
It's super salty and super umami. Some people use soy sauce for that umami flavor. Well, this is that times 1,000.
Salt and fermented shrimp paste into chicken wings. These are the primary flavors behind this unique Malaysian creation. Potato starch coats each piece evenly, locking in the moisture. The wings are then cut in half and dusted in a mix of wheat and rice flour. Then straight into the hot oil. But
in Malaysia, fried chicken alone is never enough.
Almost anytime you're getting a protein in Malaysia, you're going to have this nasi lemak or coconut rice.
Nasi lemak meats, cinnamon, and ginger, stirred in a wok until fragrant. Jasmine rice joins in, absorbing all that goodness. Then it's soaked with rich chovis, hard-boiled eggs.
I was about to say, why did the same turn to recount a flight to Malaysia without crashing? I was gonna say, how did he get on the flight to Malaysia without the plane crashing? Yeah, because that one, actually, I better not say it, went to the, well, they said I don't know where it went, but I say it went to the Indian, well, my teacher said that if they're gonna crash a plane, or crash a plane into an ocean, they picked the Indian Ocean, or that plane picked the Indian Ocean because he said that, I can't remember how he said it. I'm not going to say which teacher said that, but he said the reason why he thinks or that one pilot crashed the plane into the Indian Ocean was because, number one, it's harder to find it in the Indian Ocean different from the other oceans because it's like got more waves or something, or I forget what it was. Or I mean it's big too, but not like the Pacific Ocean, but still. He was saying that it has stronger waves. He also said it has stronger currents. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been in school, but if I had to guess, my answer is it did crash in the Indian Ocean, and I don't think they're ever gonna fucking find it because it's so deep in the ocean that they're not gonna be able to fucking find it, probably. More than likely not gonna find it. Because, well, shit happens.
Let's find out.
Good thing he wasn't on that plane or on a different plane that crashed.
This smells incredible.
He's actually a talented guy
That is what I call
for eating fried chicken.
wings with character. I thought for sure after taking the bite, it would just be kind of savory. I wouldn't really get
But then again, I also heard that pilot also had issues with his wife, and I guess he said enough's enough. I don't want to go through this divorce or whatever, so he just fucking crashed a plane in the ocean. Stupid motherfucker, killing people on board that didn't deserve to be, well, you know.
Fewer shrimp.
Why do that? He should have just went for the divorce. But no, he had to kill a bunch of people, including himself.
What's wrong? Definitely, the presence of the shrimp paste, it is
Fucking
there. It's a savory, but still kind of delicious shrimp flavor. But it's subtle, and it mixes with everything else. One of shrimp and chicken can be the ultimate collab. The chicken itself is juicy, it's tender. On the outside, you have a nice, crispy exterior. Now, if you are a true Malaysian, you won't just stop at the chicken.
That one time I wanted, what was it? One time I said I wanted to go to that one. I hate saying this, now. I said one time I wanted to go to Alaska, and then when it got cold outside one time, I said fuck that trip to Alaska. I'm out around here when it got cold around here. You know, that one winter, I said, fuck that trip to Alaska. Yeah, that's what I said. Or screw that trip to Alaska. And I said, I said to this, or now I don't want to go to Alaska anymore.
It's a delicious combination of
After that one winter.
and ginger too.
from Malaysia, we're heading to Taiwan. This country.
I hate fucking winter, and I know winter's coming soon. But we gotta give her fall first. Good news is fall is not as bad, but then when it gets winter, it gets fucking bad.
The birthplace of many
Fuck.
food creations, including from fried chicken
Fuck
cutlet
shit.
as a human head.
This thing is absolutely massive.
That looked like a Bigfoot foot, but in fried chicken
It's
form.
gonna be the size of my head. I think it might be bigger.
But of course, Bigfoot, you know, doesn't. That's what it looks like to
The
me.
Japanese, who have been known to press whole octopuses into flat crackers. Time to find out.
Welcome to Taiwan. Here we're going to be focusing on
Taiwan.
Taiwan's famous fried chicken cutlet. A cutlet is any type of thin meat that's been breaded and fried. Here, when I say thin, I mean thin. Like here we have a chicken breast. At first glance, it seems like a normal chicken breast. What's the big deal? I'll show you. This chicken breast has been butterflied multiple times until it's become this right here. Now that
Nice.
this here will be the biggest fried chicken we'll be experiencing today. Let's get to it.
This giant chicken breast has
Or
already
this
been marinated in
video.
a secret sauce. Next is drenched in egg white and coated in 100% sweet potato starch. No flour. Very different from what KFC would do. This is what gives the cutlet
Yeah,
its signature
Asian
bubbly
women.
crust. Reported as being crunchy yet a
Yeah.
little chewy. Let's see if that's true. Before the cutlet hits the table, it's dusted heavily with Cajun powder, pepper, and salt.
When you come
That
to
looks
Asian, they can
down
cut
right.
into little bitty pieces for you if you're a little baby. But if you're a man like me, you can just eat it like this. Oh. Parts falling off. Oh no! It's so delicate! Oh my lord. Very unexpected. There's so much flavor. The Cajun powder is so dynamic. It's a little sweet, it's a little savory, it's a little peppery. Beyond that, the meat on the inside has also been marinated, so that has flavor too. I am in love with this. Oh, no. 5-second roll. What makes this stand apart the most is the texture. Wheat flour, something like what we had at Jollibee, that's going to be extra crunchy. But this is something between crunchy and chewy. It's almost like eating fried sticky rice. I've taken 4 mammoth bites already, and you can't even see the damage. This could feed a family for a week. Not actually, it's an exaggeration.
Real quick here, I'm liking this video except for this damn commercial. I remember when YouTube had commercials that were better, but also weird, but also maybe scammy products too.
If it's important to you, it's important to us. We're in business.
Then you get more funnier commercials out there. Fuck that commercial. Also, Kool-Aid hydration, that's nice, but not funny.
Listen now, on our phone.
How about make a funny ass commercial where the Kool-Aid man says, "Oh yeah," and then he says, "Now I'm hydrated," or something. I know it's not funny, but at least make it somewhat funny so it be memorable.
From Taiwan, we're flying to a country that takes spices very seriously. Welcome to India. Cumin, turmeric, chili, masala. Indian cuisine is bold, complex, and layered, and their fried chicken.
Yeah, well, other cuisine is bold and complex in flavor and also maybe spicy. I think the food from South America or some other places, but
It brings all that to the table. Today we're going to be trying 2
one time I would watch, I think it was yesterday, I was watching a video of Jay Silverman or Have Fun West Virginia eat Egyptian bread at an Italian restaurant, which is nice. You know, having Egyptian bread at an Italian restaurant is nice. You know, something new,
Indian
something good.
fried chicken dish.
Egyptian bread,
Here we have it.
which I think it's good. I haven't tried Egyptian bread though
Chicken
yet.
65, but let's
Yeah.
start with this. This is chicken pakora. Like most Indian dishes, chicken pakora doesn't hold back on spices.
Uh-oh.
Lime juice, salt, red chili powder, ginger garlic paste, and carom seeds. But what makes a pakora is the coating.
This is gram flour, a type of flour I've never seen being used in American cooking. And that's because this comes from ground chickpeas. This chickpea flour is going to join this chicken to make it extra crispy. But I'm not sure if this is going to be good. You see, chickpea flour, it has completely different properties than starch or from wheat flour. We're going to give it a shot and...
I don't like how you said that in front of maybe the chef. That's not gonna be good.
Let's do it, big boy.
Let's do it, big boy.
Once fried until golden brown.
I don't like how you said that either.
The chicken pakora is plated with raw onion, coriander, and a double dose of chutney.
Here, a green mint chutney, and here, a tomato chutney, also known as ketchup. I believe it's of the Heinz variety. When it comes to pakora, it is less about crispy breading, and it's more about deeply seasoned batter that becomes crunchy and craggy. In the past, I've always appreciated that pakora is very crunchy, but I guess I never registered that it was gram flour. Gram flour sounds nice. It's chickpea powder. Do I like chickpeas? Well, they make me gassy, so yes. But my wife, she hates them.
Yeah. I like baked beans, but the problem is with baked beans, they make me shit and puke at the exact same time apparently, or at least I think. I mean, I guess they are baked beans and they have fiber, a lot of fiber in them, but still make me shit and puke, which is not fun. It's not funny either. And I bet if you try baked beans and you have to shit and puke at the same time, it's not going to be fun either. You know, to you. So don't laugh at me if you had that problem, you know, with baked beans. I'm pretty sure you had the exact same problem with baked beans. Especially Bush's baked beans, you know. Yeah.
Medium flavor top. It's almost borderline.
Bush's baked beans.
Overwhelming.
Yeah!
Just too much. But then when my mouth is empty.
Also, do you like baked beans? Let me know in the comments below.
Again, it wants more. The crunchy bits are the best.
We would be watching the news,
The
but
hardest of all the foods, or maybe the easiest.
I will tell you another thing.
Everything.
Chicken pakora is already flavor-packed, and still, Chicken 65 takes it to a whole new level. Boneless chicken pieces are mixed with ginger garlic paste, beaten egg, salt, 2 types of chili powder, chicken garam masala, and turmeric powder. But the spice parade doesn't stop there. He adds mustard seeds and chopped curry leaves for aroma. Then rice flour and gram flour form the coat. Then into the oil. While it crisps up, mustard seeds and curry leaves crackle in a separate pan. Green chilies, onion, turmeric, and chili powder join in, all mixed and ready to welcome the freshly crisped golden chicken.
Why is Chicken 65 called Chicken 65?
One popular theory is that it was the 65th dish on a menu at a military canteen in Chennai. Another story claims it was invented in 1965. In reality, the exact reason is a mystery.
What about Chicken 69? This thing is a deep, dark, aggressive red. It's a hue that taunts you, it invites you, it challenges you. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I like that. The flavor you taste it more on the back end, especially the spices. Beyond that, it's more juicy and more tender on the inside. The outside is fried, but we don't have those big, coarse, craggy chunks of fried goodness. Instead, it's more of a thin, brittle crisp. What's fascinating about each chicken dish is that they both taste like Indian food, but in different ways. This one has maxed out its cardamom abilities, and this one is crushing it when it comes to chili powder. Indian approved. And you know who approves of that? This guy. Oh, I just Google imaged him. Indian dude. But he looks like a nice guy. I think of that guy.
From India, we're flying to Thailand. Another country that doesn't hold back on flavor. Here we'll try fried chicken that doesn't even look like fried chicken. And of all things, it comes wrapped with plants.
Sawadee ka, and welcome to Thailand. This is a fried chicken dish known in Thai as gai doi. And on the side here, gai doi. So, hey Mark Weeds, how's my pronunciation? Fantastic. Aw, thanks Mark. There's something that is distinctly different from this chicken from every other chicken we've tried so far, and that is what is surrounding the fried chicken. This right here is vegetation, a plant known as pandan. Right now I'm holding the world's saddest bouquet. This is what you give your wife right before asking for a divorce. This is a very fragrant leaf, and it's used throughout Southeast Asian cooking. In fact, pandan leaf was used earlier in our coconut rice when we had that Malaysian fried chicken. Let me give it a shot and explain the profile. Bitter, grassy. I think I did it wrong. I'm pretty sure pandan has to be cooked or steamed. After being steamed, the pandan becomes very fragrant. It tastes a little bit flowery, and it has some vanilla flavor too. Please show me the way.
Before they're tucked inside the pandan leaf, the boneless chicken thighs are cubed and marinated with oyster sauce, palm sugar, garlic, coriander root, evaporated milk, white pepper, soy sauce, and turmeric powder.
This is going to be very impressive because the chicken is looking real slippery, and somehow he's going to have to tie that into a leaf. He started already. He creates a loop like tying his shoe. He puts the end through the loop, creating a little basket. He puts the meat inside the basket, and he pulls it shut, creating a gentle knot. Then he weaves the leaf through again. Anywhere there's exposed chicken, he is trying to drape the leaf over it. In the end, almost none of the chicken is exposed.
The green bundles are steamed until the pandan releases its fragrance into the meat. From the steamer to hot oil. Each bundle sizzles until crisp, but the crispy pandan is just the wrapper. So does that familiar fried chicken crunch make it all the way inside? I guess we'll see.
I know that the leaves are crispy. Fantastic. I'm not going to eat the leaves. Oh my god, this is like a Boy Scouts badge. I have to unknot this pandan leaf somehow? Think of it like untying a shoe. How do you do that? Wait, my shoes are Velcro. And I'm 41. This is a tough one to unwrap because the leaves are kind of sticking to the chicken. There we go. Nice. One thing I have noticed is it feels like the leaf keeps some of the oil wrapped around the chicken. Not necessarily a great thing because it is very greasy. Oh, that's nice. You can see that marinade has really penetrated into the meat. There's some turmeric there. It's a little bit yellowish. It looks greasy. It looks delicious. That's a lot going for it. It's incredibly soft and incredibly juicy, but beyond that, flavor is outstanding. Usually when I eat Thai food, I just feel like I'm getting stabbed in the mouth by violent chilies and other intense spices. Pandan is smooth, it's gentle, it's delicate. But if you ever feel like you're lacking some flavor, this is Southeast Asia, and there's always some sauce on the side. So this is a sauce comprised of oyster sauce and mushroom soy sauce. Oh my god, eating the chicken alone is like eating a bowl of cereal and forgetting to put in the milk. This alone, good. But if you really want to pack in some flavor, this is the perfect combination. Very sweet, almost syrupy, and a little bit savory. That's my happy place right there.
From Thailand, we're flying to our final destination, South Korea, where fried chicken doesn't just compete with fast food, it dominates it.
Right here we have Korea's iconic Yum Yum chicken. Of all the Asian fried chicken we've tried today, this is the one that has broken through to the USA.
Yum Yum fried chicken is known for two things: its signature sweet, spicy, and sour sauce, and a heated debate about where it actually came from. First, the sauce. Cinnamon, garlic, sugar, chili powder, ketchup, oyster sauce, and corn syrup, mixed together and simmered until thick. While that happens, the overnight fried chicken is cut, coated in seasoned flour and starch, and dropped into hot oil. Here's where the debate starts. Some historians say Korea learned deep frying from black American soldiers in the 1950s during the Korean War, making Yum Yum a product of that cultural exchange. The counter-argument lies in the next step. The chicken comes out golden and crispy, tossed straight into the sauce until every piece is glossy and sticky. This technique is strikingly similar to poke, a 15th century Korean dish where chicken is stir-fried in sauce until the skin crisps and the sauce reduces. 500 years before American soldiers ever arrived.
As you can see, there is no kimchi on the table. And that is because these establishments are all about beer and fried food. This is a Korean-style hokbra. That is a German word that means tavern. But they've adopted these in Korea. In Korea, they call it simply hufu or hok. But in Korean, they don't have an F, so they can't tell you to go F yourself. Kinda nice. Before I eat it, I want to give it a sniff. It's garlicky, tangy. Ooh, so much tang. Oh yeah.
Look at this. Nice thick pieces of skin absolutely doused in that sauce. This is so addictive. This is crack in the form of chicken.
Because of that thick sugary glaze that's on there, that covering, that crust on the outside, it's nice, but it's not super crunchy. My other favorite part about the fact that it's battered is that it's just so much more surface area for that clingy glaze to stick onto. Now, gochujang is made from tons and tons of chilies, but when you temper it with a lot of sugar, it's not really spicy at all. Maybe like a 2 out of 10. That said, it gives the chicken so much flavor. If the Japanese said, how do we give chicken more respect? The Koreans said, how do we turn this into a noraebang, or a karaoke bar? It's loud, it's unapologetic, it's delicious. I'm very happy. Very nice. Today we tried 9 different types of Asian chicken from 8 different countries. When it comes to covering the chicken, folks are using everything from starch to flour to leaves. When it comes to frying, many are deep frying, but some are frying with oil dropping from the heavens. But at the end of the day, there can only be one best Asian fried chicken. For me, as much as I want to say it's this one because the owner is behind the camera staring at me for a long night, I have to admit that my favorite chicken from this entire episode was the Taiwanese chicken. They took the most challenging part of the chicken's body, the potentially driest part, and they butterflied it. They covered it in starch, and after frying it, it was giant and crispy. So that was my absolute favorite. This right here, a solid second place. But the karaoke is so loud. I want to hear from you guys. You can try one of the 9 Asian chicken recipes from this video. Which would it be? Let me know downstairs in the comments down below. Otherwise, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Bye.
Reaching for the same bag every single time while the other ones are collecting dust? Fine. You have them on vacation. If I'm not using them.
I have a confession. When I see bad...
See you later and talk to you later. Bye.